guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today I'm going to be doing a traveler's notebook plan with me, but I'm going to be doing a slightly different sort, and I'm going to be doing in the B6 size, which is the number 5 Foxyfix. I am testing this size out currently for me. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you might have seen, I think probably last week at this point, that I tried to test out this format. This is the So Much Crafting insert, and I have been seeing Danielle, who's the owner of So Much Crafting, use this on her Instagram a ton, and I thought it was really cute and might make for like a cute on the go style. And so I did this kind of on my Instagram stories just to share with you guys my thoughts, but I thought I would try it out again. And if you guys watched the haul where I got these, I also got some other B6 inserts. So I thought I'd make this a 2-for-1 plan with me and also try to use this format, which is kind of like her week on one page with grid. This is like more horizontal, but it leaves a lot of space for listing. So I kind of wanted to try this out and see that. And since I'm going to be using a full kit, I will almost certainly have plenty of leftovers. So I thought I could try that out and do that format as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this format first. Like I said, both of these are from So Much Crafting. And the kit I'm gonna be using is this mystery kit from Little Miss Paperie. I knew I really wanted to use this month, and it goes with the planner. I'm gonna be putting these into a grape soda, which is like a purple color Foxyfix. I have not finished my setup for that yet, so I'm not quite ready to share it, but here is the kit I'm gonna be using, and let's go ahead and get started. So I decided to start with the easy part and do the date covers first. I went for that really pretty light purple one with the kind of purple glitter sprinkle because obviously Team Purple, and just laying those down at the top. The Little Miss Paperie kits are perfect for something like this because you do get 2 full weeks of date headers to use. So I saved the other one for the second spread, of course. And then I decided to go ahead and start with the sidebar and get that down. These So Much Crafting inserts do have essentially a full sidebar there because each of the days is smushed, but you do get a full sidebar. So I decided to use that. First up, I put the quote box up top, and then I did the this week little box one. And then I went over to the little this week section, and I'm going to use that weekly ombre that's there for dinners. So I am searching for a dinners header to put up there. I've seen that that's what Danielle, the So Much Crafting owner, does with that space, and I thought that was a good use. And then I am going to the day by day, guys, because these were like new inserts. I am kind of all over the place. I apologize in advance, but for the day by day, I did decide to mark my uploads with those cute little upload sticker munchkins, just because I had a lot of those. I never really used those to mark uploads, so I thought that would be like a cute way to do it kind of white space style. And then on Sunday, I also laid the weekend banner down first before putting that little upload there. So I am moving on to the day by day. I decided to do that before the sidebar. I kind of forgot because I wanted to see what I was able to fit in each day before then I went back into the sidebar. So on Monday, I really just had a workout planned, so I went ahead and put that down first. Though now I'm lifting it up with undo because I thought the background was just a little too white on white, so I wanted to layer it over some washi. And then I did decide to put a to-do list on that day. I typically always like try to get a lot of like little life things done on Mondays, so I did want to give myself that space. I thought in theory if I was using these style of inserts, they could almost be like an Erin Condren replacement, so I wanted to have room for listing, which is important to me in like the planner that I carry around with me. So I did want to leave space for that every day. So then on Tuesday, I did put a half box there to mark in another workout, and then I'm making myself pretty much a little things section down at the bottom to remind myself to do my dog's pills, and then also that I had a bill due that day. And since I didn't have that much space, I just used a shorter to-do list. And then on to Wednesday, I didn't have as much going on, so I wanted to use a full box to fill in some of the space. But I'm going to cut it down just a little bit so that I still have some white space to mark something down. So I'm taking that full box, and then I'm going to layer another workout sticker over the top of that. That's my one complaint about the Little Miss Paperie workout stickers. They're so cute, and I'm really glad she's doing the workout add-on, but they just don't show up that well on a white space background. And then at the bottom of Wednesday, I just put another little list to give myself some space to obviously get my list on. And then on to Thursday, put a half box at the top. Again, just marking down a workout. I just thought, kind of kept Tuesday and Thursday and then Monday and Wednesday the same. And then again, I wanted to make myself almost like a little things section. So I took a little list, and then I took another bill due sticker that came with the kit to mark that down. And then on to Friday, I was flying out for the Scribble Prints co-party. Oh, right now I'm going back and putting in some icons for workout stickers, but on Friday I was flying out for that party, so I did go ahead and put a full box down, and I'm also going back and adding some cute little workout munchkins into the other 2 workouts. And I'm also adding some of the cute little text words as well, like the lift heavy, and then I added the kettlebell, just because I had them on that extra workout sheet and they just made me really happy. And then, like I was saying, on Friday, I was flying out, so I took a little quarter box to note that down. And then to mark down the SPC movie party, I took a movie marquee. And I'm also adding a little trash can back on Thursday, just to mark down that I needed to take out the trash, obviously. And then my camera cut out. Sorry about that, but you guys didn't miss much. I just added a little travel munchkin on Friday, which I thought looked so cute. And then on Sunday, I used the little munchkin flight tracker that I thought looked really, really cute. That's also from the travel sheet. And so now I am filling in Saturday and marking down that I had brunch with girlfriends. And then the SPC planner party was on that afternoon. And I did film this before then, even though obviously it's going up after then, and I'm recording the voiceover afterwards. It was awesome, as you'll hear me talk about in other videos. And then, so I took the balloons for the SPC planner party, and then I took a little quarter box from the Soda Pop Studio, was the featured shop in this mystery kit, and she had these cute little like 1/3 kind of squared off boxes, and I had some bachelorette events that was also going on in Austin that weekend for a friend of mine that night, so I took the cute little like wine munchkin that's like inhaling the wine. I thought that was adorable. And then on Sunday, I did want to make a little note to myself at the bottom there, and so I used just a little thing with an asterisk. And then the rest of the day was really just going to be spent on family time, because I wanted to hang out with my husband and my dog when I got back. So I marked that down, just kind of layered over some washi. And now I'm kind of referring to the habits that I had decided when I did like the test plan with me, or the test spread. I am seeing here like what habits I'd want to track. So I'm trying to write all those down so I can figure out what space I need to cover up. That was the kind of one thing I had with these inserts. That space is almost just a little too much habits for me. Like, I actually like tracking more habits than I think probably the average person. When I used to use my personal ring bound, I used to have those inserts that are this style from So Much Crafting, that are the kind of personal, you know, like, or habit tracker ones. But this is still probably too many that I'd want to look at in a weekly spread, if that makes sense. And it honestly just kind of ended up being confusing. So I used this space to kind of, the rest of the space underneath these habits, I ended up filling them in with, you'll see here, I'm doing some bottom washi, I'm doing some next week. I'm just trying to fill in that space just to cover it up so that you don't see it, but it kind of gives this wraparound effect of the sidebar that just visually was kind of confusing, and I couldn't really figure out, okay, what's days and what's deco and what's, you know, what's stuff that I actually need to pay attention to. So I ended up not totally loving that. So yeah, so in total, I wasn't totally sure about this insert. I think it could be functional, but for me, it was not a total win. So now we're going to move on to the next one. And this one is more of a horizontal one, but it had this major space for grids. And so, or the major page of grid on the side. So I'm like literally counting out the boxes to see how many like where do I need to place my full boxes, because I knew I could fit 3 wide full boxes there, but I just wanted to make sure that they were centered. I think I still kind of did it wrong, but it was fairly centered, so that was kind of what mattered. And so I'm kind of approaching this with like basically thinking of it as like a 3x3 grid on this side of the page, and I'm just making like a ton of lists, since on the left in the horizontal section I knew there would be like no space for listing, so I wanted to get most of the listing done over on the right. And sometimes I actually like to plan like that
for a week, just kind of have like an overall list as opposed to like individual stuff every day, just like the goals that I have generally for a list or for to do. Sometimes that's how I do it in my traveler's notebook. So I thought that could work. And here I'm taking the strips that come on the bottom washi sheet in the Little Miss Paperie. They are intended for like the horizontal Erin Condren, but here they work really, really cute to kind of split up the different days and just give a little bit of extra deco in between each of those days and just kind of make it look cute and match the spread. And then I am going back to the other side of the page. And so I put a to-do list and a little list. And honestly, those are just kind of like generic, like I can put whatever I need to put in there. They could be YouTube stuff. It could be work stuff. Depending on the week, sometimes I put regular work stuff and sometimes I don't. It just, like I said, just really depends on how things are going. So then I did a list or a weekly ombre for dinners. And then I also did the hydrate since she had it. I typically track hydration in the insert where I track my meals, but I figured, why not use the sticker while you have it. And here I'm using Undo. Undo is this like magic stuff that smells terrible, but it does let you lift up stickers from So Much Crafting paper. So Much Crafting paper is gorgeous and feels really nice to write on, but is impossible to lift stickers from. So I always use my Undo when I'm working with her inserts. And then I knew I had a lot of laundry this week, so I just made a little laundry day section because I just thought that was really cute with a little list over on the bottom right there. And then I also wanted to take an errands list because I had a few things to get done that week before I was heading out. So I just thought that was nice. And so this is just like basically having like the most massive sidebar in the world, which is kind of cool. And so in the middle, I am adding some habits, just 3 this time, as opposed to the other spread that had so many. Excuse me. But I am just going to slightly rearrange those and just give them a header so that they line up a little better with the other section. And here I am making a work list. I forgot I added that. Like I said, I don't always track work in my traveler's notebook. It really depends on the week, like how stressful and like how much I'm going to need to paying attention. If you hear somebody sniffing, that is my dog who is sitting with me here on the couch and would like to eat my phone. And so I am now just taking at the bottom there, just cutting some of the bottom washi down just to add so it doesn't look quite so symmetrical and like lined up. Just add a little bit of flair there at the bottom in a flag and add that cute little hello sticker. So that was kind of the quote massive sidebar over on the right. And then I am moving on to the day by day. And my goal here was just really to get the big picture, the big ticket items for every day. So first I am putting down the date covers. Obviously I didn't have the numbers left over because I had already used them for the other inserts. But I did want to just add these just for some extra color and to coordinate with the spread, and since I have them. But like I was saying, I really just wanted to get in like what are the main events that need to happen every day of the week, like what are basically my workouts, any major reminders that I needed to have, or events. So those are like the things I wasn't going to have space for like a list of to-dos and things like that. So I am going through now and I'm using that meal sticker, but I'm not actually going to use it for a meal. I'm just going to make it my for my videos. And so I'm grabbing a paper and milk little YouTube upload sticker to mark down when I wanted to upload my videos and layering those over little things over there. So I kind of made that little right section basically like my little things section. And then I'm also putting in some bill dues that I had. And also, like I said, kind of making that section on the right, any of the quote little things that I had for the week. And that middle bill due is from the Soda Pop Studio sampler and everything else. Ooh. That came with the mystery kit. So then I am going on to kind of plan out the week. So I'm taking that little paw print on Tuesday to mark down that I needed to give Sarita her monthly pills, the trash can on Thursday for trash day, taking the girls' night sticker on Saturday because I'm just kind of writing in the different events. I really wanted to use that cute weekend banner, but I really didn't have space, which was kind of a bummer. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of frame, but I'm just taking quarter boxes and those workout stickers to mark down my various workouts for the week. And then I am trying to figure out a way to mark down my flight on Friday and then also the movie party. Here, basically, my take on these inserts was that if you are a lister, I think these are really, really fun. But as a sticker planner, these just weren't quite, like this amount of space just wasn't quite wide enough for me. I wonder if just like going horizontal entirely as opposed to having the grid page might work. But this was just a little bit tight trying to fit in all my various stickers and fit in the events. And this was a fairly busy week, but still, and I don't know, sometimes I feel like my brain doesn't quite work horizontally. As you can see on the other half of the page, I approached it very vertically, very, graphically, but here I'm trying to make the horizontal work, but yeah. So overall on the B6 inserts, just my take, I honestly got these all done. I hadn't decorated the Foxy yet, but I went to just even put in the undecorated Foxy, like in my work bag, and I was like, oh my God, this is so heavy. I can't carry this. Like I go on the metro and it was too much for me. So I am going to keep giving them a go, and I'm definitely going to at least probably hang on to one number 5 Foxy for now, but I'm not sure this is going to be my everyday carry size. I just think I prefer a smaller size, at least for now, while I am like commuting via public transit and need to save my shoulders. So anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you like seeing me try out different sizes, and as always, subscribe to see more planner videos. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.